Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm showing off every single item, weapon, and fruit I've earned on my 100% free-to-play Blox Fruits account. No ROBUX, no bought game passes, just hundreds of hours of pure grinding, server hopping, and smart trading. When you don't spend real money on this game, every single drop feels like a massive win. Default text. Hop you got your popcorn cause my rant is about to begin. Starting out in the first sea was rough. Without permanent fruits or double XP boosts, clearing quests took serious patience. Early on, I was relying entirely on whatever dropped from bosses or rolled from the fruit spinner. Here you can see my early game collection, basic swords like the triple katana and pipe, alongside accessories like the cool shades. Saving up that first big stack of belly to buy blackleg, vice, and eventually electro was a huge milestone. Looking back at these first C items brings back memories of the ultimate beginner struggle. As you check in the video, I got Dark Blade that was pure by trading. Let me be doing random stuff. Moving into the second C completely changes how you play. This is where raids, fruit awakenings, and server hopping for rare drops really open up. For a free-to-play player, earning fragments becomes just as important as saving up money. When it comes to fruits, you have to be super careful with what you eat and store when you don't have permanent access to them. I focused on fully awakening solid grinding and PvP options using fragments earned from constant raid runs. Taking a basic fruit ability and fully upgrading its moveset makes a massive difference in how fast you can clear content. Note that every game pass in this video like Double Mastery and Dark Blade were completely gotten by trading including Perm Buddha and Perm Spin. Let's get back to yapping. Check out the sword and accessory inventory from this stage. We've got crucial gear drops that boost your damage, defense, and cooldowns, items that every free-to-play account needs to grab. Unlocking the higher tier swords in this area required waiting around for rare dealers, running across the map, and grinding out heavy mastery requirements. Putting in the work to collect every single sword and accessory here made the account feel way stronger heading into the endgame. Trading is easily the most important tool for any free-to-play player. Without spending money on game passes or instant unlocks, trading is how you build real account value and get your hands on high-tier items. Looking at the fruit storage right now, the collection is stacked. Getting to this point started with turning basic, common drops into mid-tier fruits through smart trades. The trick is recognizing which fruits are in high demand for grinding or PvP, trading for those, and slowly packaging them together for higher values. By keeping an eye on values and making smart offers, I managed to trade all the way up into the top-tier Mythicals. Holding onto physical versions of the rarest fruits in the game, all obtained purely through trading flips, chest hunting, and gacha rolls, is one of the biggest achievements on a free-to-play profile. Managing inventory space and making good trades proves that you can build a high-value collection just by knowing the market. Welcome to the third C section. Reaching maximum level as a free-to-play player feels great, but grinding out all the masteries, rare materials, and top-tier fighting styles is where the real effort shows. Taking a look at the melee section, every single fighting style is fully unlocked and maxed out. Reaching the ultimate fighting style in the game takes a massive amount of time. You need high mastery on every single previous style, millions in cash, thousands of fragments, and a massive list of rare crafting materials dropped from various enemies. Gathering all those materials meant hours of farming specific mobs, jumping between locations, and clumping up enemies without any double mastery boosts. Getting those masteries up the long way takes serious dedication, but unlocking that final fighting style gives you unmatched combo potential, speed, and shield breaking power for PvP, combined with top-tier endgame accessories that boost health and movement. This setup is completely ready for high-level fighting. Now for the weapons section, the high-tier swords and guns that everyone wants on their account. First up in the sword collection is the cursed dual katana. Getting CDK is easily one of the longest quest lines in the entire game. You have to unlock both legendary prerequisite swords first, which involves defeating dozens of boss targets and completing timed map events. After getting both swords to high mastery, you have to complete all the cryptic trials and puzzle challenges. Finishing those trials and unlocking the dual katanas makes all the effort worth it. Alongside CDK, we have the Soul Guitar, the best mythical gun in the game, unlocked by waiting for full moons, solving ghost ship puzzles, and gathering rare boss drops. We also have high-tier sides and event swords fully upgraded at the blacksmith. Gathering all the crafting materials to upgrade these mythical weapons takes a ton of time, but seeing a fully upgraded arsenal on a free account is as satisfying as it gets. Wholly ignore me being trash with spiky trident later on. I'm gonna be testing weapons buffed from the PvP Rebalance. We are sitting at max level with stats fully optimized, millions in cash, and plenty of fragments saved up for future updates. The overall bounty is looking healthy, all built up through fair PvP matches using combinations of maxed fighting styles, legendary swords, and awakened fruit abilities. Let me know if you want me to make a PvP video later. If I could give one major tip to anyone working on a free-to-play account, it's to focus on efficiency. Use a great grinding fruit early on, save every fragment you earn, learn trade value so you never lose value, and take advantage of every boss spawn you can. You don't need real money or paid boosts to get the best items in this game. Everything you saw in this inventory was unlocked just by playing. Gathering all those materials meant hours of farming specific mob spawns, jumping between locations, and clumping up enemies without any double mastery boosts. Getting those masteries up the long way takes serious dedication, but unlocking that final fighting style gives you unmatched combo potential, speed, and shield breaking power. Combined with top-tier endgame accessories that boost health and movement, this setup is completely ready for high-level combat. Let's break down the accessories that make this melee setup hit so hard. Sitting right here in the inventory is the Pale Scarf. For any player relying on instinct vision and extended observation range, this item is essential. We also have the Leviathan Shield and the Valkyrie Helmet dropped from Rip Indra. Every single piece of gear sitting in these slots was earned through hard-fought boss battles and server coordination. Let's try out my luck. I hop him off cooldown since it was like 1 hour 20 minutes since I rolled. Editor be thinking he is working for the new Spider-Man film. From this part, I'ma be showcasing the new PvP Rebalance BTE. They really made kit trash now. Enjoy the following 3-minute background music. Let me start talking about the PvP Rebalance now that the music is done. Lightning icon lightning large red circle nerfed V times de per hitbox size decreased by 10%. V times HL de hitbox size gain from charging decreased by 25%. Holy, this fruit got nerfed to the ground. They sure dimmed down the excitement. By the way, why don't they nerf the dragon transformation for a change? Let me unstore gas, my word, this fruit just keeps getting buffed. And by the way, next video I'm having a PvP trailer, so tune in for that. If only I had YouTuber commands, I would totally not abuse people with it, not in a creepy way, but yeah. Before the rebalance, PvP was dominated by brainless, infinite stun one-shot combos that left zero room for counterplay. With the new balancing mechanics, stun durations have been tweaked, damage scaling on certain moves has been adjusted, and knockback timings got reworked. This means relying on the exact same old sequence doesn't automatically guarantee an easy kill anymore. First up is the Dark Blade. Following the balancing adjustments, Dark Blade's raw damage output and swing recovery make it an absolute beast for punishing misdodges. Securing Dark Blade as a free-to-play player by trading physical mythicals was already a massive achievement, but in this new meta, its fast M1S and shield pressure give it top-tier utility. Fighting styles also felt the impact of the rebalance, especially God-Human. While some of the instant grab timings and stun locks got tuned to allow for better counter-dodging, God-Human's sheer knockback power and shield-breaking capability keep it sitting firmly at the top of the melee tier list. What makes this entire setup so satisfying is that every single edge on this account was unlocked through hard work. By trading high-demand physical fruits like Kitsune and Dragon, I secured game passes like 2x Mastery and Dark Blade straight out of the trading hub. Mastering the new rebalanced combat mechanics without having spent a single Robux proves that skill and game knowledge will always win over paid shortcuts. To wrap up this full 20-minute account tour, let's take a look at the overall profile stats, current build setup, and total progress. We are sitting at max level with stats fully optimized into melee, defense, and sword. Our overall bounty is looking super healthy, all built up through fair combat matches in the new rebalanced meta using combinations of maxed fighting styles, legendary swords, and fully awakened abilities. Thanks for watching the full 20-minute showcase. If this inspired you to keep grinding your own account, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let me know in the comments what item or build you're using after the rebalance.